to the living room here. This is the living room. This is the room itself. It's pretty much original. It's the way it was originally designed. It hasn't been changed. It looks pretty much the same as it always has since it was built. Furniture, of course, has changed, and I did rock in the fireplace. And it has wood floors, nice wood floors. They do need to be sanded and cleaned up and maybe refinished, but they're still in pretty good shape. And here are some of the wall hangings. This is an old map of Linda Vista Ranch, which is a Rancho Linda Vista, which is a quite famous place in Oracle. This map was from the late 30s or 40s, and it shows all the hiking trails in Oracle. And you can see Terry Hill at the top there. That's that little square with the Terry Hill above it. That's where we are right now. And all the rest of this down here is the rest of Oracle, and down this way. And this is the highway that goes to Tucson. Here's a painting done by my sister, Kathleen. She passed away about 5 years ago, quite an artist. I have most of her work displayed in the house in honor of her. Here's another one that she did, an Indian girl. Matter of fact, she looked quite a bit like that in real life. That was very much the way she appeared in life. There's the back of the front door. Some of the woodwork that's in the living room and dining room. And that's the dining room over there. You can see it's an extension of the living room. And this dining room table is quite old as well. Much older than I am, and I'm going to be 60 pretty soon. There's several nice pictures. This is my nephew and his wife, Eric. My niece, Corrine. This is my sister's. Kathleen is in the middle. She's quite ill there. You can see that she doesn't look quite well. And then two of my other sisters on the left is Corrine, and on the right is Colleen. This is my niece, Rachel, or we call her Raquel because she's so lovely. This is my Uncle Newton, and he's the blonde guy driving the car. He was lost during the World War II in the Philippines. Quite a loss there. Here's another little painting by Kathleen. You can see what talent she had in painting detail. Hope you can see that clearly. Here is a photograph of my parents on the left. And then there's Nancy Terry, is right next to her, and then Barbara. And I believe it's her future husband Bill, next to Barbara. I don't know exactly where it's taken, but it's someplace probably in Oracle. Here is a watercolor, a black and white watercolor of Terry Hill. I have no idea how long ago that was done, but you can see that pretty much shows the way it is now. It hasn't changed. Here is some other pictures of our family. This is my brother and I when we were children, my brother Kurt and I. Here is me in high school graduation. Here are my Kathleen's on the left, then Christine in the center, and Corey on the right. This one they were quite a bit younger. Here are my mom and dad, and Kathleen and Kurt and Christine, and myself in the background. Here's my Uncle Newton, who passed away during the war, who was killed during the war. He's a very handsome young man. My grandfather, Leslie Clay Terry. Here he is as an older man. My grandmother and Leslie. This is my Uncle Bobby, who had physical problems, and he only lived till he was 18. My grandmother again. My grandmother is a young girl, and an even younger picture of my grandmother. Here is a cabinet. A curios cabinet. It has some nice Indian artifacts in it. By the way, that's a doll in the corner there, not a real boy. Here is a painting by, I believe, what's her name? Ott. Elizabeth Ott. She's quite a famous watercolor artist. She passed away, I guess, quite a few years ago, but this is one of her original paintings. It's quite lovely. It's a painting of an iris, a yellow iris. These curtains, by the way, have been here for about, over 30 years. Quite nice.